I've flown the Aeronca quite a lot this week. My younger son is making a film for his film diploma. He's making a short documentary about me and the aeroplane. My role this week was merely to buzz around whilst he took lots of film and photographs. It was all rather good fun. Eventually the film will be uploaded onto this channel. On Friday morning I buzzed over to Bodmin to carry out a biannual instructional flight. I stuck the camera on the aeroplane again. When we were filming earlier in the week, my son wanted everything in 4K with wide view. Hitherto I had always filmed in 1080, generally because it was easy to process the film and it used less storage space. But the 4K wide picture was excellent, and I decided to do a bit more experimenting. This is in 2.7K, with the same width as the 4K picture. I think I'm going to use this format again. I can get the whole aeroplane in the shot, and it doesn't use too much storage space. The wind was blowing from the east at about 10 knots. The grass all over the field at Bodmin is still fairly short, so I just set up and landed into wind, not bothering to use a runway. The instructional flight was a pleasure. Once completed, I had another job to do. My older son, also known as the Teenage Getaway Driver, has got his own YouTube channel, mainly centred around railways, and recently he's been exploring the North Cornwall Railway, particularly west of Launceston round to Wadebridge. The railway closed in the autumn of 1966, but all the stations west of Launceston still survive as private residences or businesses. They were well photographed when the railway was open, but now, since closure, there's no public access to many, and they're not so easy to photograph as they're secluded. As the weather wasn't bad, it was a good excuse to go flying, I decided to try and photograph them all from top sides. For some curious reason, the GoPro didn't record sound when I took this piece of film, so either enjoy the music or make buzzing sounds of your own. I set off east across Bodmin Moor, following the A30. There was a good 15 knots of headwind and I was barely keeping up with the lorries. The east side of the moor had been clampers dampers earlier in the morning, but it had cleared off to leave patchy sunshine and the occasional shower. Egloskerry was my first station. Just west of Launceston, it's now a bed and breakfast. It's in the centre of the picture here, just to the right of the lane where once there was a level crossing. I filmed all the stations with the side window open, so I've removed the sound due to wind noise. The next station was Tresmere, which is not in the village of Tresmere at all, but in the delightfully named hamlet of Splat. The railway buildings and the platforms survive and have been turned into dwellings. The station site is just beyond the road junction on the right-hand side. Otterham was the next station. It was busiest during the Second World War as it was closest to RAF Davidstow. The station building still survives, although the platforms have gone, as has the adjacent road bridge. RAF Davidstow is about 2 miles south of Otterham Station. I headed south, past the old airfield, and then west towards Camelford. Camelford Station was a mile or so north of the town of the same name. The building is in the centre of the shot, in the middle of that rather scrubby piece of ground. For a while it was used as the British Bicycle Museum, but I don't know what it's used for now. I deliberately missed out the station at Delabole. It's in the middle of the town, easy to find on foot, but impossible to spot from the air. Instead I flew up to the north coast, which was looking impossibly pretty in the sunshine. That's looking to the southwest. Port Isaac is about 3 miles distant. The next station was Port Isaac Road. Road was a suffix beloved of the Victorian railway builders. It meant a station that was several miles from the name it bore. That's the station in the centre of the picture. For the last 60 years it's been used for industrial purposes. The last station I flew over was St Kew Highway. Highway, like road, meant a long way from the village it served. The station is in the centre of the picture, just above the main road, which was diverted nearer the station after the railway closed. The platforms and buildings all survive, although some are heavily overgrown. Whilst at St Kew, I noticed that the Wenford Dries, a couple of miles to the east, were in sunshine, so I scurried over there. I should have looked more closely. I didn't spot my own car parked at Pooley's Bridge. The Teenage Getaway Driver was also at Wenford Dries, filming from the adjacent disused railway line. I retraced my steps west again, as far as Wadebridge Junction, where the North Cornwall Railway met the Bodmin and Wenford Railway, and thence south past Grogley Halt, back to Roach. I'll put a link in the description to the Teenage Getaway Driver's film. As always, do like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.